Welcome back to the railroad, everyone. Today we have a new project for you. My wife has a collection of Aw-Nuts cars that are a little too heavy to pull with anything other than a 6-axled engine. So we're going to use a little different method. We're going to try something new. So here is a little view of what these cars actually look like. First, let's start off with the 1998 Cannon car. The human cannonball actually shoots out of the car. Next, we go to the 1997 Observation car, and the top rotates in this car. Next is the 1994 car, and then we have the 1999 Fish Tank car. Now the fish actually rotates around inside the tank. Then we go to the 1996 Gazebo car, really cool. And last, but definitely not least, the 1995 Carnival Food Stand car. All of these cars are heavy. They're all made out of metal, and with the mechanisms in them, it makes them a little bit heavy to pull. So you need a very strong engine. Most of the little engines like this, a 2-axle engine, does not have the power to pull consist of 6 of the Aw-Nuts cars. So what we're going to use is this LGB 2017, that's the model number for this unit, which the tender and the engine are both powered. And that should be plenty of power to pull along the Aw-Nuts cars. And it'll look good because it's a regular combination. So let's get into this. In the first video, you saw us remove the power pickups from the engine. Now we will do the same for the tender, and then we'll put this thing together. Okay, here's the tender. It is motorized. It has a nice motor unit in it. And to get that off, there are 4 screws. You'll find one here, 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 and here. And I've already taken those off, and that just comes apart. This also slides off because this is held in place just with those holes, those brackets. Okay, so that will go back in. Now we do have wires here, but I think to make this simpler, I'm just going to run the wires in here and solder them right onto these. And then we'll pick up our track power down below. Okay. Oh, and this weight is nice to have. It gives this thing a lot of weight. The motor is heavy enough, but this extra weight really is nice. So probably, I think there's room enough when I get this down. I'll measure, but I think I can set the transmitter right there. We shall see. And then of course we need a speaker in here. So we'll probably drill a few holes maybe and put a speaker right there. We shall see. All right, so this is a Revolution Train Engineer steam sound. And what I'm going to attempt to do is place this here, probably be like that, there, and then make room here where it'll set. Now right now, you can see this sets on the outside of this. So I'd have to have it like that, and it'll be too close to the lead. I can't have that. So this is the weight. Basically, this thing hardly weighs anything. This is what makes this a good gripping engine. So what I'm going to do is take my hacksaw and cut down here and here, and I'll divide this into quarters, take a quarter off here, fold them both back over themselves, and I'll just super glue them, or I will glue them back to each other. And that will give me enough room to put this here. So then you can see that it'll be up off the bottom, and it should be plenty good to sit there. So, okay, so we know that this weight is too wide to allow this to fit up in here. So what I've done is cut the weight into 3 pieces. And then these 2 are going to go right up there. I'll probably actually put these on upside down like that. And that will give us plenty of room. And there, the weight is still all here, and the board will go like that, up against the
side, and that's the antenna. So yeah, and then we'll have our power out to our motors and input from a battery, which will have a battery car. I'm pretty sure. Well, I think I found an answer here. I cut the wire running from the motors up to the connections here, which will actually do the connections up to our engine. So I could take this out and drill a hole right here, because I've pulled the fake logs or coal stack out of there. I'll sit like that, and there's room enough in here where I'm going to take my speaker. This is a little 8 ohm 3 watt speaker, and balance it across the two edges here. So what I will do is make a small frame here and put a fake firewood load on here, so it looks like it's a firewood burning engine, which will do just fine by me. Okay, let's solder up a few things and get the show on the road. Well, I think we have a battery car. We still have to build a couple of appliances yet. We've got to build a box over this that will be a wood load. We're going to turn this into a wood-fired engine, and we'll build a box over this as if it were a shipping crate so that you can hide your battery. But there's a on-off switch on the back of that, and then that switch on, and turn on the remote, and link is okay. So So I think it's time to go test this thing out. Let's go see how it runs. Here comes the little engine that could. So we have our log load set. Well, I hope you all enjoyed that. If you did, give us a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe. Be safe, stay healthy. We'll see you down the rails, and God bless.